Centre de la piste pour la suite de notre programme. Et innovation dans ce concours de modèles et allures par The Arabian Horse Organisation et son président, son Altesse Royale, Abdulaziz Ahmed Abdulaziz Al Saoud. Un grand merci également pour le club de nous accueillir et à son premier vice-président de la communauté des communes de l'aire cantilienne, M. François Delay, de nous offrir l'hospitalité dans cette terre de cheval.
Ladies and gentlemen, watching from home, number 11 just got into the ring. This is Class 1B fillies. Number 12 comes from Belgium, Mirage KA, a daughter of Cure Mark. And standing at Tomobin Training Center. Number 13 comes from Sweden, shown by Glenn Shukens. And following, we have a daughter of Ikias Alejandro, coming from Austria and presented by Frank Spolny. This is the essence of the Breeders' Cup. This filly is bred and shown by Johanna Ulstrom, coming from Belgium. Really a wonderful thing to see. Number 16 comes from France, shown by Thomas Tomazzoni. Another one from France. This filly is a daughter of Mirage, and is also standing at Thomas Tomazzoni. Number 18 comes from the United Kingdom, shown by Philip Boyens, a daughter of Magic One. And here is another daughter of Magic One, but this time presented by Tom Shukens and coming from Belgium. And number 20 from France and shown by Tom Aubin, a daughter of Marwan Al-Shakab. A full class of 20 participants. We have 3 participants from France, 3 from Belgium, and then we have 1 from Norway, Sweden, Austria, and the United Kingdom.
Pour combler notre plus grand plaisir et magnifier le pur sang arabe ici sur le Polo Club de Chantilly. Et c'est parti pour la première pouliche, la numéro 11.
Ladies and gentlemen, in front of the judges, the first competitor in this class of the one-year-old fillies Section B A class, sponsored by the AHO Stud Farm, we see Kellock number 11.
Un passage au pas devant les juges pour la note des membres inférieurs et membres postérieurs. Merci Lon de cette présentation. Et la pouliche suivante, la numéro 12.
So, ladies and gentlemen, in front of the judges, Kellock number 12. And now the results for Kellock number 11, RST Esmeralda by Sire Emerald J out of RST Naella, bred by RST Arabians, proudly presented by Lona Hushtet. The marks for type: 18, 18.5, 18.5, 18.5 and 18 for head. 18, 18.5, 18, 18.5 and 18 for neck. 18.5, 18, 18, 18 and 18 for body and top line. 18, 18, 17.5, 17.5 and 17.5 the front legs. 16, 16.5, 16, 15.5 and 15 the hind legs. 16, 16, 16, 16 and another 16. And now finally for a movement: 18, 18.5, 18.5, 18.5 and 18.5. Legitimate. Collect number 11, RST Esmeralda. We are waiting for the final score, the final result. Ladies and gentlemen, collect number 11, RST Esmeralda, scores 88.45.
La concurrente numéro 13. Les notes de la numéro 11, RST Esmeralda, une fille de Emerald J et de RST Naela, née chez RST Arabian pour la Norvège sous la longe de Lonnusted, totalise un score de 88.45.
Ladies and gentlemen, in front of the judges, collect number 13. And now the results for collect number 12. Mirage KA by Sire QMR out of Magnum's Rose, bred by Mr. Paul Geisens, Knock Arabians from Belgium, and proudly presented by Tom Oben. The marks for type: 19, 18.5, 19, 19 and 18.5. For head: 19, 18.5, 19, 19.5 and 18.5. For neck: 19, 18.5, 18.5, 19 and 18.5. For body and top line: 18, 18, 17.5, 18 and 18. For the front legs: 15, 15.5, 16, 16 and 15. For the hind legs: 15, 15.5, 16, 16 and 16. And now finally for a movement: 18.5, 19, 19, 19 and another 19. Ladies and gentlemen, Mirage scores a 90.10.
La numéro 14. Les notes de la numéro 12, Mirage K, une fille de Kermark et de Magnum Rose, née chez Paul Gessen, Knark Arabian pour la Belgique, sous la longe de Tom Oben, totalise un score de 90.1.
Ladies and gentlemen, in front of the judges, colleague number 14. And now the results for colleague number 13, MT Mantra, by Saya Kansal Bidaya out of Mandalay Blue FA. Brett by Marcus Tingshagen from Sweden, proudly presented by Schauken's Training Center. The marks for type. 19 and 19 and 19.5, 19.5 and 19. For head. 19 and 19 and 19.5, 19 and 19. For neck. 18.5, 19 and 19 and 19 and 18.5. For body and top line. 17.5, 18, 18, 18 and 18. The front legs. 15.5, 16, 15.5, 16.5 and 15.5. And now the marks for the hind legs. 16, 16, 16, 16 and another 16. And now finally for a movement. 5 times 19.5. Ladies and gentlemen, colleague number 13, MT Mantra, scores 91.35.
La numéro 13, MT Mantra, une fille de Kansal Bidayer et de Mandalay Blue FA, née chez Marcus Tinshagen, sous la longe de Tom Schuken pour la Suède, totalise un score de 91.35. La numéro 15,
Ladies and gentlemen, in front of the judges, colleague number 15. And now the result for colleague number 14, DA Ariana, by Sire AKS Alejandro, out of DA Miss Justice. Brett by Diamond Arabians from Austria, and presented by Mr. Frank Sponde. The marks for type. Wow, 5 times 19.5. For head. 5 times 19.5. For neck. 19.5, 19.5, 19 and 19 and 19. For body and top line. 17.5, 18, 18, 18 and another 18. For the front legs. 16, 15.5, 15.5, 15.5 and 15.5. The marks for the hind legs. 16, 16, 15.5, 15.5 and 16. And finally for movement. 5 times 19. Ladies and gentlemen, D.A. Ariana scores 91.45.
Les notes de la numéro 14, Dea Ariana, une fille de KS Alejandro, et Dea Miss Justice, née chez Diamond Arabian sous la longe de Frank Spanle, pour l'Autriche, totalise un score de 91.45. Merci Johanna. Et la numéro 16 fait son entrée.
Ladies and gentlemen, in front of the judges, kayak number 16. And now results for kayak number 15. Shirin JJ by Sire Sharam out of SF Shaklina. Written owned on the Brits by Johanna Ostrom and handled also presented by Johanna Ostrom. The marks for type. 19 and 19.5, 19 and 19 and 19 for head. 19 and 19.5, 19, 19 and 19 for neck. We need to recheck one score. So thank you very much. We're now looking forward to the confirmation of the score for neck. Ladies, the scores for neck. 19 and 19, 18.5, 19 and 18.5. For body and top line, 18.5, 18, 18, 18.5. And I think we need to check for body and top line. I'll read the marks again. For body and top line, 18.5, 18, 18, 18.5 and 18. For the front legs, 16, 16, 15.5, 16 and 15.5. For the hind legs, 16, 16, 15.5, 16 and 16. And finally for movement, 19 and 19 and 19, 19.5 and 19.5. Shirin JJ scores 91.30.
La numéro 18. La numéro 15, Shirin Gigi, une fille de Charam et de SF Shaklina, née chez Johanna Lustrom, qui l'a présentée pour la Belgique, totalise un score de 91.3. Les notes de la concurrente suivante, la numéro 16, Kenem Marzala, une fille de Kenem Arzal Jamal et Kenel Marbella, née chez Madame Bérangère Dubost pour la France sous la longe de Thomas Tomasini. Pour le type, nous obtenons les notes suivantes.
Vorteil.
18.5, 18.5, 19, 19, 19. Pour la tête, 18.5, 18, 19, 19, 19. Pour l'encolure,
For neck.
18, 18, 18.5, 18.5, 18.5. Pour le corps, body and top line, 17.5, 18, 17.5, 17.5, 18. Pour les jambes, les antérieures, 15.5, 16, 15.5, 15.5, 16. Les postérieurs, 16, 5 fois 16, unanimité parfaite des juges. Et pour le mouvement, 19, 19, 19.5, 19.5, 19.5 pour un total de 90.15 pour la numéro 16.
Ladies and gentlemen, colleague number 16, Kenel Marzala by sire Kenel Arzal Jamal out of Kenel Marbella. Bred by M.M. Beranger Dubois, proudly presented by Mr. Thomas Tomasoni. Scores 90.15. Ladies and gentlemen, in front of the judges, the next competitor, colleague number 17. And now the result for colleague number 18, Galia by sire SMA Magic 1 out of Gizana. Bred by Julie Kennedy from the United Kingdom, proudly presented by Privilege SFQ. The marks for type 19 and 19.5 and 19 and 19 and 19. For head 19 and 19.5, 19.5, 19 and 19. For neck 18.5, 19 and 19 and 19 and 18.5. Body and top line 17.5, 18, 17.5, 17.5 and 18. The marks for the front legs. Can we check the scores for the front legs? So thank you. 15.5, 16, 15.5, 16 and 17.5. And now the hind legs. The hind legs. So, the marks for the hind legs, 15.5, 16, 15.5, 16 and 16. And finally, the marks for movement. 18 and 19 and 19 and 19 and 18.5. Galia scores 90.45.
La numéro 18, Galia, une fille de SM Magic One et de Jezana, née chez Julie Kennedy, sous la longe de privilège pour l'Angleterre, totalise un score de 90,45. Merci Thomas pour la présentation de la numéro 17 et dans quelques instants les notes de cette dernière. La 19 devant vous. La numéro 17, Avalon Jaram, une fille de Marage et de Keira Dublins, née chez Sandrine Hervieux, sous la longe de Thomas Tomasini. Nous obtenons les notes suivantes pour le type. 18.5, 18.5, 18.5, 19, 18.5 pour la tête. 18.5, 18.5, 18.5, 19, 18.5 pour l'encolure. 18.5, 18.5, 18, 18.5, 18.5 pour le corps, body and top line. 18, 18, 17.5, 17.5, 18 pour les jambes, les antérieures. 15, 15.5, 15.5, 15.5, 16, les postérieurs. 15.5, 15.5, 16, 16, 16. Et pour le mouvement, les allures. 18.5, 18.5, 18.5, 19 et 19 pour un total de 89.25 pour Avalon Jaram.
Ladies and gentlemen, colleague number 17, Avalon Jaram, by Saya Marash out of Kyra Duclins. Brett by Sandrine Hervieux from France, proudly presented by Thomas Tomasoni, scores 89.25.
La candidate 19 à la pause devant vous. Avant-dernière concurrente de cette classe 1, section B, sponsorisée par Almujawad Stud. Merci Tom. Et la dernière concurrente, la numéro 20, fait son entrée sous vos applaudissements.
In front of the judges, the last competitor in this class of the one-year-old fillies, Section B, a class sponsored by the AHO Stud Farm. We see collect number 20. And now the results for collect number 19, Bobby Rose D, by Sire SMA Magic One out of Marijuana Rose D. Bred by Martien van Hey from Belgium, proudly presented by Mr. Tom Schoukens Training Center. The marks for type. 19, 19.5, 19, 19.5 and 19. For head. 19 and 19.5, 19 and 19.5 and 18.5. For neck. 19, 19, 19, 19, and 18.5. For body and top line. 17.5, 18.5, 17.5, 17.5, and 17.5. The front legs. 15.5, 16, 15.5, 15.5, and 15.5. The marks for the hind legs. 15.5, 16, 16, 15.5, and 16. And finally for movement. 18.5, 19, 18.5, 19, and 19. Bobby Rose D scores 19.50.
La concurrente numéro 19, Bobby Rosdé, une fille de SMA Magic One et de Marwana Rosdé, née chez Martin Van Hey, sous la longe de l'entraînement du centre de Tom Schoukens pour la Belgique, totalise un score de 90.5. Et la dernière concurrente, la numéro 20, dans quelques instants les notes. Merci Tom pour la présentation de cette dernière concurrente.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, a call for the competitors in the next class. It's class 2A, collecting numbers 21 till 28. Please prepare your horses and come to the collecting ring.
La numéro 20, Batala de Carteret, une fille de Marwan Al-Shakab et Badia.
This program is offered by
To thank all our sponsors, especially the sponsor in this class of the beautiful yelling fillies, the 1-year-old fillies, the Almohad Stud Farm. Ladies and gentlemen, with a total score of 91.45. Congratulations, collect number 14, D.A. Ariana.
Et la victoire de cette classe est pour l'Autriche avec cette superbe fille de KS Alejandro, Dea Ariana, née chez Diamond Arabians.
DA Ariana, a daughter of AKS Alejandro out of DA Miss Justice Brett by Diamond Arabians from Austria. And also congratulations to the handler Frank Smoller, congratulations. On the second place with a total score of 91.35, colleague number 13, MT Mantra.
En deuxième position, nous retrouvons MT Mantra, une fille de Kansa Bidayer pour la Suède.
MT Mantra, a daughter of Kansa Bidaya out of Mandala Blue FA Brett by Marcus Stingshagen from Sweden, proudly presented by Schauken's Training Center. On the third place with a total score of 91.30, colleague number 15, Shirin JJ.
En troisième position pour la Belgique, et Johanna Lustrom voit sa pouliche récompensée, Shirin Gigi.
Shirin JJ, a daughter of Sharam out of SF Shaklina Brett by Johanna Ostrom, and also proudly presented by Johanna herself. Congratulations. Then, ladies and gentlemen, on the fourth place with a total score of 90.85, colleague number 20, Badala de Cateray.
Très belle quatrième place pour la France avec Batala de Carteret, cette fille de Marwan Al-Shakab, menée par Tom Oben et née chez Chantal Riga.
Batala de Cateray, a daughter of Marwan Al-Shakab out of Badia de Cateray, Brett by Chantal Rigat from France, proudly presented by Tom Oben. And then on the fifth place with a total score of 90.50, colleague number 19, Bobby Rose D.
En cinquième position, nous avons pour la Belgique Bobby Rose D, née chez Martine Van Hey, cette fille de SMA Magic One.
Bobby Rose D, a daughter of SMA Magic One out of Marwana Rose D. Brett by Martine Van Hey from Belgium, proudly presented by Tom Schauken's Training Center. And then on the sixth place with a total score of 90.45, Catholic number 18, Galia.
Pour la sixième position, nous avons encore une fille de SMA Magic One, Galilia pour l'Angleterre, née chez Julie Kennedy, sous la longe de privilège.
Galia, a daughter of SMA Magic One out of Gizana, Brett by Julie Kennedy from the United Kingdom, and proudly presented by Privilege SFQ. And then on the seventh place with a total score of 90.15, colleague number 16, Kenel Marzala.
Et pour la septième position, nous avons un pur produit français, né chez Madame Bérangère Dubost, Kenel Arabian, Kenel Marzala, une fille de Kenel Marzal Jamal et Kenel Marbella.
Kenel Marzala, a daughter of Kenel Marzal Jamal out of Kenel Marbella, Brett by MMM Bérangère Dubois from France, and proudly presented by Mr. Thomas Tomasoni. Congratulations to all the breeders and also the handlers and their grooms for bringing these beautiful fillies here to France, to Chantilly, for the AHO Breeders' Championship Europe 2017. Beautiful collection of young fillies here today in our arena, ladies and gentlemen. With a winner in this class of the 1-year-old filly section B of DA Ariana with a total score of 91.45. It was very close finish, a hard competition. The numbers 1, 2 and 3 all 91 points.
Et le tour d'honneur, il est pour l'Autriche et Monsieur Frank Spanle. Bravo messieurs pour cette très belle présentation de cette classe 1, section B. Une classe très chargée, un dur travail à départager pour nos juges. Merci à l'ensemble des participants de nous avoir offert un très beau spectacle sous ce soleil du Polo Club de Chantilly.
So, ladies and gentlemen,